Right, we're doing this one, minerals in plants worksheet or questions. And the first question here is asking, this plant grows by increasing the number of its leaves. Many mineral ions help plants to grow. Describe one named mineral ion to help plants grow. So if you notice here, it's a 2 marker. So the one that I always look for is nitrate, which turns into amino acids, which the plant turns it into just say DNA or a nucleus. Right, the other one that's I'm familiar with, and you should always try to use, is magnesium is used to make the chlorophyll molecule. Right, okay, so there's your chloroplast. Chloroplast. That uses sunshine to help create food in a process called photosynthesis. Okay, right. That's got a green pigment or a green color here. That green color is by a molecule chlorophyll, right, in the chloroplast, right, which is used during photosynthesis. Synthesis. Photo meaning light, synthesis means to put together, to build. Right, okay, let's move on. Right, here we've got an experiment where copper ions inhibit. If you inhibit something, you stop it. So it stops the growth of this water plant. So here you've got a mineral solution, mineral ion solution. Whoa, look at that one big word. Right, with copper, and this is without copper, and we need to plot these. Time is our control that we're controlling. We're controlling time, the number of days, and within that we're differentiating between copper and non-copper, and we're seeing how many leaves it produces. So if you look here, the plant starts with 10 leaves, 10 leaves. After 2 days later, on the third day, it's got 11, 12, 12, and then it starts going down. Right, without copper, it just slowly, steadily goes up. So copper inhibits, it stops the growth of plants, and we need to draw that. So what I've done is I've just copied, let me just do this. Right, okay. Right, let's get rid of this. Right, put that to the side. Right, so we want day, ooh, okay. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this is day. and this is the number of leaves. So number of leaves. Right, it goes from 10 to 40. So what can we do? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, that works out nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a key. We'll say that there is with copper, and we'll do just say this one without copper. So let's do the first one. On day one it was 10, 10. So 10, 10, 11, 12, where are we? 12, 7, 2, and 0. So it's basically almost, you can say it's died. Right. Now we're going to do 10, 10, 12, 16, 18, 23, 33, 42. Now we're going to do, I've not got a, I wonder if I can get away with this. No, I thought I'd turn it into, a straight line, but it hasn't, it doesn't matter. Right, these are straight lines. Let's pretend these are straight lines. They're not the greatest straight lines ever. We don't need that. And the same thing here, it goes across, goes up, goes across, down, down, and 0. Right, that's that done. Right. In this investigation, concentration and volumes of the mineral ions and the species of plant were kept the same. This is to make it, these are called control. Remember what the three variables are: independent variable, dependent variable, and control variable. Right. Independent is the one that you're changing. So in this case, it was copper and no copper. We controlled that, yeah? We changed that. Then the one that we measured was the number of leaves. Control variable being, it's the one that you keep the same. Why? To make the test or investigation fair or unbiased. Right. When it comes to plants and generally what you can do is you can keep the light, you can keep the temperature, and you can keep the CO2 levels. These are straight off the bat, as they say. You can keep the acidity levels or alkalinity levels the same. You can keep the water or humidity. Well, keep humidity. Don't use the word water because you won't get a mark. And what else affects it? What affects humidity? Wind. It affects the concentration gradient. Any one of these will do. Right, okay. Crop plants often grow in greenhouses. Explain how the following factors can affect crop yield. What did we say about crop yield? Yield is something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to grow 10 seeds. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to get 7 plants out of 10 seeds. How do I turn that into percentage? Times 100. I will get 70% yield. I will get a 70% yield. Right. Explain how the following factors affect yield. Right. The yield will increase since when you increase temperature, you increase the kinetic energy. That means that they move faster. You've got more successful collisions per unit time. Okay. Will increase the yield since the kinetic energy of the particles or use the word molecules is higher, so more successful collisions, right, per unit time. So overall you'll get more successful collisions. Now, what does that mean? So if the carbon dioxide is moving faster and the water vapor is moving faster and everything's moving quicker, even the molecules, the water molecules can get absorbed quicker. This means what? More photosynthesis can happen, so more carbohydrates are produced. So therefore you have more energy, so more energy for respiration, and yeah, growth. What happens if you, okay, so that's for the temperature. That was for the temperature. Now we're looking at the fertilizer. Right. You will have more what? Nitrates, which means more amino acids can be used by the plant to make more DNA for cells, for new cells, so that'll be for growth, right? You can also have more magnesium will be used to make more chlorophyll in the chloroplast for photosynthesis, so more glucose can be produced. Glucose can be made or produced for cell respiration and growth, for cell respiration and growth. Right, there you go. It's a 3 marker. That's more than enough. Okay. right here we've got